Well, I accidentally picked up the blobbiest looking riding lawnmower you've ever seen. This, my fine feathered friends, is the MTD Yard Bug. It looks like a freaking turtle, maybe a beetle. I think that's what these were also called. And I got it for free. This thing is a one-of-a-kind riding lawnmower. We got tires off the rim, and check this out. What the? So I believe this is the freaking the grass catcher. Unlike most other mowers where you have bags on the back, this thing, it sits in the middle and it shoots all the clip-ins in here. Wow. Looks like we're rocking a Briggy Stratton 8.5 horsepower. This probably doesn't run right now, so for now we're just gonna get it cleaned up. Alright, time to prioritize properly. Let's see if these tires hold air. Nice! You gotta have some small successes early on in a project, otherwise you get too grumpy and then you won't want to do the rest of it. I haven't even checked to see if the engine spin's over yet, but we're gonna waste our time doing cleaning and a bunch of other nonsense. Come on. It's child-proof. Two for two? Are you kidding me? This one should go. Boom. Well, I don't think that one's gonna hold, so we're gonna try something out. Okay, first we're gonna try the fun way. Don't do this at home. If this doesn't work, we'll do the boring way. I've only done this successfully about one time. Come on. No way. Oh, I don't think that did it. Almost. Let's hit it with some air. Here's the boring way, the ratchet method. Put your ratchet all the way around like such. Make sure it's nice and centered. And then give a little crank. I'll see if that's enough squeeze. Just like that. Easy peasy. You make me queasy. Well, I was hoping that I could just take off this little shroud and get to here so that I could see if the engine spins over, but this stupid guard is protecting it, and I don't want to take off the whole top case. So we're gonna find another way. Okay, I just charged the battery for about 5 minutes, and instead of trying to worry about all the ignition and all that nonsense, all the safety switches, we're just gonna touch the 2 points on the solenoid and see if this engine will turn over. Not a whole lot going on there. I got my jumper box hooked up. I just want to make sure the problem isn't the battery not being charged enough. Nothing. Well, I found one of the problems. The starter motor is engaged when it's not supposed to be. The Bendix is not working, and it's looking loose as a goose. Alright, get your peepers ready, check it out. When I touch the positive to the starter motor positive terminal, well, it did a second ago. I think there's just not enough juice in this battery, but she's spinning. We're learning, we're figuring things out, we're ruling things out. That's all you gotta do. Well, I accidentally launched her over. Didn't mean to, just trying to jack her up and put her on a jack stand, but I guess we'll take this opportunity to look at the undercarriage. Some interesting things going on down here. Some forbidden stuff right there. Maybe some seized pulleys. Alright, watch this. I broke this engine free a little bit more with a breaker bar. It looks like one of the belts and pulleys was a little seized. Now check it out. Let's check for spark. Alright, get your peepers on there. Hopefully we get a nice fat juicy spark right there. Nothing. Okay, we're a failure. Get your peepers right here, check it out. We got juicy spark. You know what we're doing now. We're giving her a little squirt. Because if you ain't giving her a little squirt, what are you even doing? The anticipation, it's killing me. I can hardly wait. Can't wait to get this good old yard bug scooting around my lawn. If this starts, you have to kiss whoever you're sitting next to right now. Jiminy Christmas! Alright, we are leaking gas all over the place, but we got a beautiful temporary water bottle gas tank wriggled up here. Let's see if this thing will go. A little bit of assistance. Woo! Well, that's the starting fluid. That wasn't the fuel. Come on, Betsy. knackering around. It's time to clean the carb. Okay. Come on. Ta-da! Got the carburetor off. I think that's all we're going to do for today. We're going to get this thing cleaned. Going to get it soaking more than the Mormons. And we'll catch you on the next one. I have a good feeling about today. We got a new carburetor because I knackered the brass jet that was in the other one. So we just went ahead and bought a new one that should bolt up nicely. I also went ahead and got a new starter and a new spark plug. I don't really know who's eating these and why people need to be told not to eat too many carbs, but there's a good chance this mower is gonna run once I get all this hooked up. Okay, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do if we have success this early in the video, but we got our water bottle gas tank, we got our new carb on, we got a spark plug. We're not gonna worry about the starter motor. We're just gonna use the drill, and we're gonna start it off with a little starting fluid. Yippee ki yay. Do we have the filter on? No ma'am, because this channel is unfiltered. I think it needs to be on. Something ain't right. Nuts on a stick. What in the toot nanny's going on here? Well, I don't really know what's going on now. Somehow we've made backwards progress. I don't have spark anymore. And I've messed around with all the little stupid switches. And still nothing's going on. Well, I've been looking for an opportunity to use this thing for quite some time. It's a little starter button. Basically, I hook up one end to one side of the solenoid, like such, and then the other to the other end of the solenoid, like such. And this should work. This battery is really weak. Either the battery's weak or we're just still not getting spark. I don't know. I hate this thing. Alright, check it out. I charged up the battery more, made the battery connections better, and I found a new starter, just a new solenoid sitting in my shelf. And got the brake pressed in, and we have spark. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Let's go. Well, I don't really know which part of what I fixed was the actual problem, but I don't really care. Let's get things buttoned up a little nicer, and then we'll see if this thing will move. That didn't sound good. Anyways, I got all my tools cleaned up, as you can see. Got the battery hooked up, brake pushed in. Let's see if she'll go. Nuts! I put the old battery back on and it doesn't have enough juice. Well, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go ahead and check the oil. Always wait till the end of your project to check oil. think we have very much oil in there. Huh. I guess I'll grab a funnel. Alright, I found another battery in my stash. I think we're gonna scoot now. I know what she needs. Good old squirt. What the nuts? I just started it off camera. Well, apparently, I'm not turtly enough for the turtle club. I'm sick and tired of this ugly green blob. We had some great successes today. We got it going. Well, we got it running. It ain't scooting yet, which is really just frustrating. I think we've got to do some belt work underneath. It's time to get this thing scooting. We got the turtle flipped so it can't run away. Let's take a look at the undercarriage. I'm going to take this, well, maybe take this wheel off. I think I can just I thought it should just slither right off there. Maybe not. Alright, my assessment of the undercarriage here is that I have no idea what's going on. And I have no idea why it won't go in gear. So I think what's going on here, there are two cables attached to this lever which put it in neutral, forward, and reverse. And currently this lever isn't working at all. Okay, while you guys were off enjoying your life, I was knackering on this stupid riding lawnmower. We did figure out some stuff though. The cables that go from here route all the way underneath, all the way down here, all the way to the transmission. The cables were seized. Some might even say more seized than a Caesar salad. But today, we're gonna try to figure something out. What I have figured out so far is there's a plunger right here, and it does move. Right now, this would be reverse, neutral, and forward. So I'm able to move the lever here, but the cables are absolutely toasted. Okay, check it out. Needs a little juice. Scooting. Did I wriggle up a sword as my shift lever? Yes, absolutely, I freaking did. Now I just gotta figure out how to get everything back on here and get this in a good place. Shifty, shifty, this is nifty. Well, I yanked off all of these giblets from the undercarriage last night in the dark. Now I'm not really sure where any of them go. I could just ditch the deck altogether because it's crustier than a bungus and probably going to fall apart as soon as I try to spin that blade. But I guess we'll get it on somehow. Well, I'm not gonna name names, but someone failed to engineer this new transmission shifter properly. So while everything is back on, the deck's back on, we're pretty much ready to scoot. This no longer fits in there. And I can't just have a string that I pull because it needs to be able to push back in. What would be nice is just to rig up something that can just go like this. Kind of sounds like a lot of work. Well, we're ditching the sword. I cut some of the nubbins off the end here. We're going to try to make the existing cables work. I had to chop off the crummy portions, and I'm going to attach this back down underneath, and then I'm going to rig up this over here on the side. At least that's what I have planned in my head. Alright, well, wiggle me timbers, we're making progress. I got the cables put back on the lever, and I'm trying to figure out some way. I might have it poke through the top here, or maybe kind of come to the outside, but these cables have got to have a stop, so it's got to come through the bottom or something like that. Ooh, maybe a little horizontal action. This is the last day I'm going to look at this stupid yard bug ride mower. It is freaking raining turtles today. We're going to get this thing into the tent over there and hopefully get her scooting, because if not, I'm done with this thing. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Someone put a bunch of junk and nonsense in my garage and in my tent here, so I have nowhere to friggin' work on stuff. Anyways, we got our little side lever here, and it's just not working. Alright, come take a look at my slit here. Boom. Basically, move this, moves the cables that are down underneath, and it should put it in forward, neutral, or reverse. However, I need to tighten the cables, and then I think we'll be ready to scoot. Alright, I think with the presence of Girly Pop here, I think I got it figured out. That would be, I forget, forward, reverse, neutral. I think we're scooting. Okay, here goes nothing. If it doesn't move, I'm going to be real annoyed. Something's messed up with the choke. Won't run unless I give her a little squirt of fluid. I don't really want to work on this stupid lawnmower anymore. The only reason I got it is because it looks ridiculous. I never actually even wanted it to mow my lawn. Yes, it moved. Well, against all of my better judgment, I'm taking off the carburetor again. I was trying to fix the start. I realized that the choke wasn't choking, and so then I started fiddling around with everything. Got the choke working, but now it won't stay running. So I think we've got a problem with our cabulator here. Well, I brought the carb inside to clean it up, and it has to be one of the stupidest carbs I've ever seen. This is the China Special. The whole thing inside is plastic. It's got this stupid gasket that doesn't actually have any grooves to sit on. You just have to perfectly line it up. Jeez Louise, this thing is terrible. I'm at my wit's end with this stupid mower. Also, check out the mud flap on this bad boy. I'm gonna be working on this project eventually. Once I finish this stupid mower. This thing is annoying. If this doesn't start, I think I'm gonna quit. Well, it probably doesn't have any fuel in the... Probably should choke it. Okay. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with this stupid yard bug. I'm gonna take the parts that I put on this that I bought and save them for later, and I'm gonna push this thing out to the street corner and put a free sign. We did get it to move on its own, which is more than I thought we would. We're taking an L today. I hate to say it, we're taking an L, but I gotta know when to call it quits, or I'm gonna pull my hair out and quit the channel. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, are you ready for this, booger boys? Choke it. Wow, what a beautiful Washington day. Alright, we got the turtleneck back on. We got the wheel, the tire back on the bead. I think we're officially turtly enough for the Turtle Club. I'm gonna go get the grass catcher and we're gonna go cut some grass. Check it out, boy. I don't think it's doing any mowing. We're mowing. Well, I just got finished mowing some crop circles and we have clippings in the basket. Take a look at this, full of clippings. Anyways, that is a Barn Brothers great success if I've ever seen one. Whenever you feel like giving up on life, don't. Just take a break, come back at it later. That's all I got for now. Say goodbye to the turtle. Love you guys, bye.